3 and a 2 and however long it takes to actually go live. Okay, we are actually live. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Rise of Sturndrakal. In the previous episode, what exactly happened? You guys remember?
Yeah, we decided to join the Eastern Company after Arias divined. He
That
asked
was going to be scary.
Arcadia. Yeah, he asked Arcadia which company should we go with in order to reach and destroy the Necronomicon. And Arcadia was like, "Well, bro, if you're trying to play it safe, just like stick in the middle. But if you're trying to be brave, go to the left." And so naturally, we were brave. We went with this company that included some of the local barbarians from neighboring lands. They're assholes. They slaughtered people in this village we came into.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arcadia also left us with that nice little warning between
Hmm.
bailiff and boar, you'll get fucked. And indeed we did. We found bailiff and boar in this town.
Yep, and you did
We
indeed get fucked.
we did indeed get fucked. We fought the ghoul lord and his ghouls.
Yep.
It was grueling.
Well, you fought the
Uh,
Ghoul Lord.
oh right, Endra kind of sat that one out.
Andrew was
Very,
there
very
in spirit.
unfortunate. Literally fucking paralyzed 90% of the time.
Yeah. I was just standing there going, like, when your Pokemon just sit there and, are stunned constantly. That was me.
Yeah, and the other Pokemon's like fucking pulling out wrestling chairs
Just,
and
yeah.
just beating it over
Yeah.
the head.
Yep.
Yeah, we ended by we left this town. We parted ways with the company we joined with the parents, and we traversed northward a bit out of the town. Uh, we heard like great stomping occur, and so we hid. Figured like, oh, that's bad. And an army passed us by of undead.
Yeah.
A very fireball throwing undead army.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are clear of them, I believe, and that's where we ended.
My fucking character sheet. There it is.
Yeah, I guess we can just pick up right there. So the sounds are long gone. Like a minute or two has passed since you've heard them. Imagine, I think you guys already like picked yourselves up from the bushes.
Yep. Yep.
So now you're just in this wooded path.
With great urgency, I believe we'll begin to traverse.
Okay.
Yes, I would agree with the urgency.
We continue to follow the river. Not like directly, you know.
Just like along the road that you've been following. Right.
Right.
Yep.
That is correct. On the path.
Sounds right to me.
Okay.
Like I said, it's been like a week and a half.
Yep.
So, in check in terms of, do I remember if this is where we're supposed to actually
No,
go?
no, I'm not trying to like fuck you over. I was just more
Okay,
asking
okay.
like marching order
Is that
type
what we're gonna do?
questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Georgia.
So time will begin to pass as the party begins walking.
We like walking.
Why don't you guys just paint for me like the picture of what this looks like as you travel before anything like interesting happens, before any like events, encounters, etc., etc.
I mean, Ninja's probably a little grumpy. Because, we're now fighting with, people who are that just killed civilians and shit.
Yeah. Well, I think
And we
Arise
got
would
our
very much so.
our asses beat.
Yeah, Arise would very much so be on edge. Head turning at every sound, looking for danger. be following Endra carefully, trying to keep low.
Okay. Do you two discuss anything? Vocalize your concerns?
Now what concerns do I have? Well, our concern is that we're gonna fucking get fucking zapped because we're low on resources. But I've still got a lot of spells.
Okay. Well, you
Don't
guys
get hurt too much.
keep walking through. And walk, and after like 5 minutes, you encounter something. Or I would say more like 10 minutes to 15 minutes, you encounter something interesting. You see some skeletal corpses.
Skeletal corpses.
Yep,
Where?
just on the path. There's like a couple dozen of them. You're sort of seeing this, I would say, like 40 feet away or so, because, obviously this road isn't like a straight line. It's like a wiggly path, same as the river.
Hmm.
Perhaps we should avoid this.
Oh yeah, couldn't say it better myself.
Okay.
Try to chart around.
So just like walk through the woods a bit, keeping like eye contact on the road.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
You guys walk around the bodies and come back to the road on the opposite side.
Excellent.
If I try to get a look at the bodies, as long as just take how clear are we staying?
That's a you question.
Yeah, no, pretty clear.
You tell me how far.
I think a good 50 or 60 feet, I'd say, or more.
Okay.
Nice wide berth.
Yeah.
I don't want them to react to noise and stuff, so Arias would be moving slowly, like a wide arc around.
Makes sense.
He'd be Arias wouldn't be looking at the road. He'd be looking at Endra, taking like a wider berth, probably like 20 feet away from Endra. Just
A little bit further in. Roll for me a d20, Arise. High is bad. Well, high is interesting. I'd say high is pretty much neutral.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. No. Same description text. Even with the clarification, nothing has changed from the first time around. You make your way back to the road without incident.
Good.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, or should we progress more?
I don't know. You think we got time for a short rest?
likely not. It's probably best we just meet up with Chandri as soon as possible.
Perhaps.
They're not going to stop.
This is probably true.
If we encounter another army or if there's any obstacles, I have prepared a spell that will render us invisible to weak undead. If it's just skeletons marching around, we'll be able to walk right past them.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Roll a d20. Another one.
Shall I?
Sure.
Okay. Roll 2d6.
You face off against 12.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I am serious right now.
Why did you roll 2 6s, brother?
That's what I did.
Okay.
Why did you set it up like this?
Real.
Can you roll like a perception check and a stealth check for the party?
Okay, well, I can help with the stealth. He's the perception boy. I'll be the stealth person.
Okay.
Firing all cylinders.
So you guys are continuing on your path. This is like, I want to say like 5 minutes later, at most, right?
Mhm.
And is Endra the one who's like scouting? Like, is Endra ahead, or are you guys in a group, like together?
Well, I'd probably let the actual. We're in a group. So I'd probably let the actual scout.
There is no scout anymore.
There were scouts.
Yeah,
Died.
before. No, they didn't die. They just they were guiding the army around, right?
Shit, they probably never went this far.
Correct.
Possible.
They would have went back with the rest of the army as they like were
Well,
retreating.
I really don't want to be up there by myself. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Then
scout.
Arias, you need to roll stealth, and Endra needs to roll perception as well.
Okay, I will do good. See?
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
That's not terrible. If you like average these numbers out.
It's like 12 Draco Liches.
Yeah.
Well, you like round a hill. I imagine there's like another like group of skeletal bodies, and you guys do the same sort of thing where you clip around the bodies, right?
Uh-huh.
You sort of get to the top of a hill, and you can see a glade, a clearing in the woods, like to your west. And it probably like genuinely shocks Arias and Andra. Because inside that clearing you see plural giant skeletons and an army of zombies and what looks like several powerful undead. I imagine with the decent stealth roll, you're not just like standing there gawking.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So I don't know, describe your reaction to this information.
Arias
Stop
hits
and
the
then
deck.
back up. Yeah. Hit the deck and crawl backwards.
Arias instantly hits the deck. Yeah, it begins to slowly crawl away.
Yep. And so you do so.
Basically the same thing.
And as you're crawling away, you do hear like some footsteps coming closer
From which direction?
from the direction of the glade. Not like a ton of footsteps, not giant footsteps. Just like
Okay,
3 or 4
Endra?
pairs.
Not like right next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast the fucking spell. Arias touches
yeah.
Endra and casts invisibility to undead on both of us.
Okay, you do so. And do you do anything else?
I'm gonna remain to
Very, very silent.
Okay.
It could be like greater zombies and stuff though, which is very unfortunate because they would see us.
Well, they would get a
Guess we'll not
save,
know until we know.
right? So,
Oh, true. Well, yeah. Then I'm just gonna remain fucking still.
yep. And you can see like a couple skeletons and zombies sort of like walking up and like in the general area you guys were. They sort of,
Before we backed up?
yeah. Well, again, if you're crawling backwards, you're like 15, 20 feet back at this point, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're sort of like standing around in the bushes you were at. You'll see one of the skeletons like moves like a little bit closer. It's literally like 15 feet away. You can swear it's like looking at you, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. And like 30 seconds passes, and then you hear like a faint, like shrillish voice, and the zombies and skeletons just like shamble, rotate, and then start walking back.
Pretty cool.
All right. As to when they retreat, I'll let them get a decent, like at least 10, 15 feet away before I begin to move and clank for a total of like 30 or 35 feet.
Okay.
I'll slowly start to crawl away.
And so you do. You can make it back to the trail.
Indra.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're not invisible to me. I can see.
Yeah.
Yep. It's actually a
Wait, I
pretty
can
good
super see you.
quality, that spell.
Let's
Just two
move.
undead. Yeah.
This spell will last for an hour or so in total. Let's make good use of it.
Nod.
We'll pick up the pace for now.
Let's go.
Okay. So the party begins a moving. Roll for me one more d20.
Okay. Should I?
Yeah.
Not yet. It's
Ooh.
got to even out. See.
Low good.
Yep. You don't encounter any other undead as you make your way to the rendezvous town, which I believe was unnamed. I'm not going to make you roll perception. You guys have very good perception. As you sort of get to the outskirts of the town, you're passing some farmhouses, right? And Arias notices a person in playmail standing in one of the doorways of one of the houses, sort of looking at the road.
Man, too bad we lost our fucking spyglass.
Well, let's move. Let's go up there.
Yep. You walk up and you can see Chandri.
All right.
Hi, priestess. It's good to see you made it.
She raises an eyebrow. Indeed, I could say the same for you, Brother Arias.
Well, Arcadia was right. The path we took was difficult.
And she sort of looks you up and down, looking at the damage to your armor. How combat capable are the two of you?
Other than my health, I am doing fairly well in terms of magic, but I cannot say the same for Rise.
It took a lot to keep everyone alive. I can draw from the fourth circle once, from the first twice. The rest of my magic is depleted.
She nods. That is a lot of spells you had cast. Must have been
It was a veritable army of ghouls.
I see.
We, of course, suffered very few casualties thanks to it, though.
I would hope so.
Arcadia willing, of course.
She nods. Well, we still have about an hour or so of travel. I suppose we should get to it.
Right. Let's waste no time.
And she'll go the other purifiers, and they'll go to the barn, sort of pull out their hippogriffs. They'll begin trotting the hippogriffs. And
whip out the carpet.
you guys gonna just both be slowly floating on the carpet.
Well, I mean,
It's as fast as a trotting hippogriff, isn't it?
It's true. Yeah, you guys get on the carpet. Who's in the front and who's in the back? How's the situation on the
I'm in the
carpet?
back. I don't really want to talk to Chandra as much as possible, so I'll let Rise handle that.
You'll make your way through this town, and you'll see this like small riverside town, kind of like a lumbering town, maybe. Of course, you can also see like some mills. It's a scene pretty much similar to the village you're at down south. So like scenes of slaughter, people, peasants like being shot, arrows, or at least they had been shot. Chandra and Co. just kind of like silently trot. And you get to the
Look
like
of the barbarians.
and Chandra will nod. Probably.
I can say that I don't have the fondest opinion of the count of this region.
The Count of Stalwick.
Yes.
Well, I don't disagree.
Clear failure to protect the weak.
If it was not for this undead army, I would have. I believe we would have left.
She nods. I wouldn't classify it as a failure, Brother Arias. For
Negligence.
no, intentional. From my information, I haven't asked around too much because the matters of man are not the duties of the purifiers. But from what I've gleaned, the Count of Stalwick is paying these barbarians in plunder.
How convenient.
For their
Yep.
assistance in this matter.
Indeed. For raising armies costs a lot of money.
So an army of plunderers versus an army of the undead.
We should level these damn barbarians one day.
I sympathize, but the purifiers have a higher purpose.
Oh, I meant me and Indra.
Well, look, there's like how many people on the list?
Keeps growing.
And Shanri will sort of pause, and the rest of the purifiers will pause at the edge of this town. And you'll see the next stretch of road is clear of trees for a good mile or two.
Yes, we almost didn't mention it. I assume you know of the standing force of undead near here.
We encountered some rabble along the road, dealt with it.
It's much more than rabble. In the glade, I'll kind of point in the general direction.
Did you see
Maybe
the flags, by the way?
the flags. Yeah, I'm aware. That's how they communicate.
It's likely they're preparing for us, huh?
It's possible. Chandri's gaze goes towards the river. She'll say, "There's a forest beyond the river. I think we'll have to divert to the east and clip through it. It's going to be a little bit slower, but it will give us cover against the dark horrors."
All right.
So she goes to nearby bridge and trots in the forest to the northeast-ish, mostly north.
She's on a hippogriff.
We'll follow.
Yeah.
Of course.
She's not flying the hippogriff, she's
Yeah.
riding it. And they begin to make their way through the forest. Time will pass.
Is there any more small amounts of healing we can eke out? Can we get a short rest laying on the carpet?
I'm very dubious about like healing while
Good.
traveling.
I could spare you a cure wounds.
I mean, I've got a bunch of I've got a lot of spell slots, but the thing is,
Okay.
I can't heal.
I've got one. Give me like a con save. I want to say, I don't know, DC 13 to be able to short rest while like on a carpet.
How
Womp
how
womp, look at that.
very
Yeah.
for you
How
to
topical.
think for you to think that he could succeed at DC 13. How silly of you.
Well, I think DC 10 is too easy, but DC 15 is too hard, so I split the difference.
Well, I'll have you know that it happens that DC 13 is also very hard.
Not true.
You know, statistically is one thing, but it's Endra.
We don't Indra doesn't pass con saves.
That is true. I mean, you could think of something. Some way to help Endra out, maybe.
Do you have any spare potions, Chandra? Or do you have any spare spell slots, Chandra?
Chandra will nod. Sure. Let's see. Have forgotten to level her up in a while. It's a little bit annoying, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it for now. How injured does Endra look?
I'm 10 HP down.
10 HP down?
Yep.
There you go.
Yep, perfect.
Wow.
Chandra's very professional, okay? Not a drop wasted.
Yep.
So yeah, more time will pass.
Okay. And I'll just ask, like, do you know what we're going to be up against? Do you know what he has in his... This necromancer has defending him?
We are not going to the necromancer yet. We're going to the place to find the necromancer's lair.
Either way.
Well,
Do you know?
Well, I mean, if we're to judge by what he's got outside, it's surely perilous.
potentially. I do not know. She pauses. I don't know if the necromancer is aware that this place overlooks their base. It is possible they do. It is possible they don't. Is Stalwick's tallest peak? The divination could mean, for example, that we need to climb or fly up to the tallest tower and look around, and it's visible there, from there. Or this could be some sort of node, a connection in the necromancer's chain of operations. I normally would like to be more prepared, but with the dark horrors about, can't exactly do any reconnaissance.
Yeah, fair enough.
Typically speaking, the purifiers operate within the bounds of society. Could ask around, stuff like that. It does make me uneasy traveling to unknown territory.
Don't worry too much about it.
Yeah, we do it all the time. We're not dead yet.
Fortune is fickle.
Say that again.
You can, yeah. Tell me about it. I've died twice, you know.
Best be careful not to die too many times, lest you turn into a zombie lord, Rias.
Never.
Surely he has Arcadia's blessing.
Oh, like none other.
Perhaps. Those beings are created from failed resurrections, however.
Well, I don't intend on dying again anytime soon.
She nods. That's good.
Flinging yourself off of cliffs left and right.
So time will pass.
You may say flinging yourself off of cliffs, but I say brave of heart.
Brave of heart. So, for the most part, the purifiers will remain vigilant, just observing around. There will be like periods of small talk here and there.
Are there any purifiers that we've been on that came with us to the cult thing, or are they all different?
No, this is a different squad of purifiers.
Sad.
There is that person who talked to you in the tent.
Tent man.
Yep. And then that aide person and some other younger duder.
Yeah, so I'll just be doing a once over to see if I see anybody familiar, but kind of swamp back down when I don't. And I'll ask, where are the other purifiers from when we dealt with Albrand?
Chandra will say. They are doing other operations. I try to cycle who I do operations with. I don't want to favor one group of purifiers over the other. Be unbecoming of a leader.
Mm-hmm.
And these three have been doing relatively mundane work. Easier work. So, a change of pace would be good for them. Nick, I should say their names until someone asks for them. The one knight says, "Oh, as mundane as hunting demons in a sewer can be."
Where was that at?
That's, you know,
But
I
he's
feel
Saints
like
March?
I've been there before.
Yeah. Been there before.
Indeed, Saints March.
By any
Cockroach
chance,
ones, and they talk to you all the
did you
time.
run into cockroach demons?
Yeah. Real talkative ones.
Why, yes, I did.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
met a lot of those guys.
They're terrible assholes.
How did you know
Know what?
that there was cockroach demons there?
Oh, it's just a guess. We've
It was
encountered.
yeah. We did see some cockroach demons during the siege of Saints March by the Goblin armies.
Right. In addition to that, every single time we've encountered that otherworldly trash, the cockroaches were there.
It's also true.
The Night Knots. It's reasonable enough. Perhaps that cult was connected to the siege of Saints March.
It could have been. Maybe
Likely
they
so.
summoned the demons during the siege.
Well, there's more
I
than
think
cockroach demons. There was. I need to look up the fucking stat block. God damn it.
It'd be like, yeah, the big fire ones with spitting and like a lot of hands.
Nothing so exotic.
Something that looks like a beetle. Big beetle man.
The
Seen that too. That
cockroach
was horrifying.
demons.
It was like a big beetle man. He had like golden armor. He was giving orders to everybody.
Shakes his head. No. Did encounter a Thalmon, though.
Almond. What do they look like?
Well, as a good majority of the upper caste fiends are, it was humanoid, humanish in size, red skin, squinty eyes, exotic armor.
That kind of sounds like something we fought before too. I think we might have seen one of those guys.
It is possible. Sort of had taken over the cult. We put a stop to it. Crucified the people responsible.
Well, damn. Okay.
Well, good work.
Nuts. To think Saints March would let such rabble, such despicable creatures fester in its own walls.
All right. Well, resources were thin for a while after the Goblin army.
Wasn't just the Goblin army. When the cult of Sturndrakal struck, and dealt quite the blow.
Nuts. World's going to shit these days.
More than you know. I'm like, oh, Chandri, I don't know if Henry has told you of our situation with the church in the Vascar County. Or the Ager County.
I'll see.
Well, it very likely falls under your jurisdiction.
This is something we'll have to deal with eventually.
The good bishop mentions that there would be a task for me soon. That he would need.
I will spoil it for him. We believe that a vampire lord has turned members of the church there and is in control.
This would, of course, be evidenced by the fact that we sent agents of our own to take a look-see.
After Arias received a suspicious sending from the bishop.
Right. Long story short, the agents we sent were unfortunately turned vampires.
And attacked us. attacked our other companion and Arise.
The High Priestess of the St. Magdalene branch was also converted into a vampire recently.
Or St. Magdalene.
At least,
You're kidding. When did this happen?
weeks ago, maybe months ago. It's part of what the other 3 purifiers were investigating. There was a sighting of her.
She fled the church after being converted.
Well, she could not have walked on the church's grounds as a vampire. She must have been charmed then.
This is certainly connected to the Church of Sturndrakal. They're led by a damn vampire lord.
She not. It's a shame that purifiers, that we couldn't make much headway past 2 rituals.
The cult is dug in. Their influence extends very far, and most concerningly, they have fooled lots of people into many men into thinking that they are doing the right thing by consorting with them.
She nods. It's because
I fear things may be past the point of saving.
it's because we live in a godless world, Endra, ruled by nobles instead of saints.
I go, enough time and power would make them one and the same.
No.
Not true.
Not true at all.
It depends. I trust Henry more than our average lord, but I don't know.
Every cleric is beholden.
Trust me, I've spent much time in nobles' courts. Been to their lavish outings. Some do have the best interest of the people at heart, but others, the way that they waste the money that their people slave so hard to create.
Well, behold the High Priestess before you. Sure, she may be rough around the edges sometimes, but she holds a great deal of power. But stays true to her virtues.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Also her vindictive ones.
Not true.
I don't know, man.
I act with the will of Arcadia.
Well,
As this awkward silence that the party sort of breaches through the trees, sort of stops and sees the town in the distance. Shannon will nod and say, "That is Skalberg. They're almost there.
All right.
Looks as though the forest is closest to the town on the northern side. So woodcutters camp there. We'll have to travel up there and follow the river down. It'll add an extra 10 minutes to our journey, perhaps. Can the 2 of you go faster on the carpets?
not while it's carrying both of us.
I'd like to increase pace. Perhaps one of you could ride on our hippogriff with us.
Kind of elbow Arise.
Whoa. Those
Hey,
things
look,
can
you've
barely
ridden the
hold me.
hippogriff before.
Well, that may be true.
If someone else is
hippogriff to
doing the
hold
driving, then I can.
2 armored individuals.
That would definitely push the hippogriff. I was thinking of you, Indra.
Fine, fine.
So whose hippogriff do you go to?
I don't know. Whoever's closest.
Well, that would be
Whoever's not
Chandra.
glaring at me. Nah, okay, never mind. Whoever's somebody else.
Okay.
The way you just
Tent guy.
completely walk past
Yeah.
Chandri's hippogriff.
Yes. Go to the guy who was talking about the demons.
You saddle up and then sort of kick the hippogriffs into higher gear.
Yeah. Rise, flies upon the carpet.
It's actually a little bit of a pain in the ass for Urias. So the hippogriffs, I think, move at speed 40.
Oh, so I gotta slow down.
Well, the carpet only has 2 settings. It's got like full speed and half speed, pretty sure.
I see. So I must go. Well, I'm just 20 feet faster. I go 60 feet, stop, 60,
Yeah, something like that. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have like a set. It's got very simple. It's got like only like 12 commands or something. If I remember
It's
right.
kind of weird that it's either 30 or 60.
Yeah, I might be full of shit. You might be able to set it to 40 feet. Just looking through my notes. Yeah, never mind. I'm wrong here. It's not a pain in the ass. You just say follow the hippogriff, and it would follow along as best as it could. So the hippogriffs are kicked in high gear. The party begins galloping, or the hippogriff equivalent of galloping, traveling north and then south. You can see there's a small keep sort of at the southern edge of town near the river on a hill, and it does have like a tower with conical roof. That's sort
Shall
of,
we fly directly up?
well, the town is not in forest,
Approach on foot. Oh.
so Shannon will say. I would prefer to do the minimal flying as possible, at least unless we have to make a quick escape.
Alright. Keep the cover.
Lest we risk being spotted and that army you mentioned a couple hours ago marching for us.
It'd be a whole lot of fun.
So you begin moving. And this town clearly has been pillaged and burned. It's probably the largest town you've seen. But there's something a little unusual. The bodies seem to have been moved. And there's less of them than you'd expect. So you'll see like some just sort of like sitting in an alleyway next to a building. Stuff like that.
Gotcha. Well, do they look like they were moved like by somebody else, or did they move on their own?
Investigation. Or insight. Pretty low DC. Yeah, no, it's like clear drag marks. And like the body you look at, like its arms are overhead. As if that was just picked up by the arms. drug across the like dirt road into the alleyway.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the group begins trotting. Purifiers have their weapons drawn. Chandri will sort of begin communicating with the other purifiers. Like perhaps we need to like stash the hippogriff somewhere. Just in case there is a fight. It has to be pretty nearby though. So the purifiers begin to fan out a little bit, sort of looking for an appropriate building. On their way to this keep.
Hmm.
They pretty quickly find one. While you guys are traveling through, can the party give me another perception check?
Perception.
Alright. Arias and Indra. You sort of see motion in one of the shops, the bakery.
Wait.
Yeah. Quite immediately try to grab the attention of a purifier.
Again, they're fanned out, so roll for me like a luck check.
Well, I'm behind one of them, so I'm just gonna go
Oh.
get that guy.
Yeah. You get this guy's attention. You're like,
I don't need to hide my thingy, so I'll be following somebody, right?
Yeah.
I'd probably be following Chandri.
oh, well then this would just be Indra and that purifier then.
Yeah, well, I'll point out that there's something there.
Purifier will not hop off the hippogriff and investigate.
I'll go with him.
See, he walks up and looks through the window. Doesn't really see anything. Opens the door. Hear the like door, like the small jingling bell. I'll say, "Hello, the
Use my
undead."
living creature vision and look around.
Andra, you see a faint outline of a living creature behind the counter, like through the wooden wall.
Yeah, I'll tap his shoulder and point to like over there.
And he'll nod. Sort of begin moving, kind of like rapidly, to the
I
counter.
was gonna say, we're not here to hurt you.
Give me like a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see some dude like raise his arms and sort of stand up as the purifier gets near the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Say, hello?
Hello.
Purifier. Say, who are you? Guy will say, my name's Paul.
Oh. How long have you been here, Paul?
Uh, Well, for a while now. Actually, I pretty much lived around here my whole life.
Well, how long since? And I'll just kind of jest around. All this happened.
Since about the start. After the barbarians came, I made me way back. Just to see if my own possessions were intact.
I see. And how did you find your own possessions? Or
Well,
not?
what do you mean? I know where I live.
No, I mean like, or his possessions still there or not?
Oh. Well, let's roll a luck check. Me place was ransacked, but there was still uh, some stuff left.
I see. Well, perhaps that's good fortune, but place is still not safe.
Oh, I know. But it's much safer here than travel miles of wilderness, facing God's knows what.
Kind of nod. I'd be like, well, if you've held out for this long, perhaps once we deal with this necromancer, we could escort you back to a camp.
Uh, uh, maybe.
Oh, what's the purifier doing? What does he look like? He's
Purifier seems mostly unconcerned about the situation. Seems like curious, but only mildly so.
hmm.
It'll say, have not there been undead traveling through this town?
I believe that there's been many.
No, that's Purifier 2, Paul.
Well, yeah, I know. I was gonna say, like, what have you seen, Paul?
Well, I'm good at hiding. Sometimes zombies and stuff come through.
Anything bigger?
Oh yeah, there's other types of undead I've seen. Don't know what I would call them, my lords.
In which direction are they normally going?
South?
Is that where we're going, or the opposite direction of where we're going?
It's where you came from.
Okay.
Did my internet go out?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
Oh,
maybe.
no, it didn't.
I mean, at this point, Chandri and Rias could potentially interact with the scene. You would see a hippogriff just parked on the road.
So we'd like drive by. Everything all right over here? Hello.
You'll see like Paul like instinctually like half crouch. He hears more noises.
Gonna shout, "There's a survivor!"
Oh, Chandri Endra's in there.
Do not.
Well, if you want to lay low here until we possibly come back,
I would very much appreciate that.
well, then continue what you're doing.
And they'll like go back to crouching down.
Okay. They'll just leave.
Yep. The night, the purifier will leave with you.
All right. He's staying then, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Purifier shrugs.
Yeah, reminds me of Drellis. People are like that, you know. Let's make this place safe for him. You guys hurry up and hide that hippogriff.
Yeah, Nicodemus will not say. Very well. It's the plan, anyhow. Get back on the hippogriff and find a building. Till I don't know how to word this. I will say, I think I know how this person survived.
How's that?
Believe this is the town's knacker. Don't believe they were in town. Time was raided. A common looter.
Oh, that would make sense.
Probably having the time of his life now.
Just kind of shrug.
By
I
this
don't think
point,
anyone would be having the time of their life in an undead infested town.
by this point, I'd hope Chandri and I manage to stash her hippogriff and we'll be
Yeah.
floating along on the carpet if she so wishes.
She'll walk. Say, well, imagine if you were a pariah your whole life.
Fair enough.
So yeah, purifiers, Rias, Andra all meet back up. And so you can see this keep is sort of fairly close now. So it's just like at the end of the street. I could describe in more detail. I've got a map. The fuck is my map? Yeah, I will bring you guys to a map after I ascertain whether or not it's actually hidden. It is absolutely hidden. Alright, excellent. Or, if Fog War is there. So, from this distance, I'm just going to give you like a layout that you would have seen from like going around the town and whatnot. Just gonna bring you to this map.
Ooh, map time.
Yep. You can see in front of this place is a drawbridge, but the drawbridge, god damn it, fucking, there we go, draw shape. Obviously you're witnessing this from far away. The drawbridge is on this side and is like permanently down, I would say. So on the left hand side. Up in this area up here is a tower. Tower is roughly 30 feet in diameter, you think? standing inside the door or the like drawbridge hole, the hallway, is two figures. You can see more behind them. In front of this keep where it connects to the town, there's a little bit of like a, I want to say 30 feet, maybe 60 feet of no buildings. Too.
All right, well, I think we'll just follow Chandry's lead.
Yep. And this tower is clearly like the tallest tower, tallest building in town. Just the rest of the town, sort of like 2 to 3 stories. This one maybe is 5.
Pretty big.
Chandri will say, there's not much we can do except go through the drawbridge. Unless he wanted to very quickly fly up. Don't suppose you have a mass fly spell, Endra?
No. It's a little out of my forte.
She pauses.
I've got
The two of
stone
you
shaped
have
hair that
a
would be
carpet.
indeed.
This is true.
Perhaps you could make your way up. If it's only to go up the side of one of the walls, then that would surely only take a moment or two.
Sure. It could be done.
I mean, if you think that's best.
Well, we're dealing with the unknown. I know not what is best, but that hallway looks only as if 2, maybe 3 soldiers can fight abreast until what must be the courtyard beyond it. But who knows if we would be
He's
able.
talking about like just a hallway here.
Yeah, exactly. Assuming we couldn't just bust past the 2 people.
There's 2 people here.
Yeah. But you're so far away, I'm not gonna like reveal the tokens yet. Here, I'll show the hole from up here. I've got it split into like floors, right? So this is the actual front, and you can see this is the hallway.
Oh, up above. Okay.
Yeah. It's the drawbridge. It's like a little gutter dug out under the drawbridge.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll just mark. Like this. Right.
So you'd like us to fly up the side of the wall and go where?
Deal with archers. Perhaps go to the tower.
And while we do this, you and the purifiers will enter the front.
Indeed. But if you have a better plan, I'm open to it.
No, I believe that is acceptable.
Alright, well, she'll nod. then I suppose we will have to get to it.
There is only one alternative I might bring up. It's
What?
possible the three of us could slowly float up.
You, Endra, and I?
Mm-hmm. How much do you weigh?
Good question. I
It can
mean,
do 800 pounds before it stops, so like it could possibly take four people, you know.
well, she has medium armor, I think. The shield has 14 strength and con. Think she's probably pretty heavy. I don't know. Does Arias weigh more than 300 pounds with all his equipment?
So if I'm just guesstimating, right? No, Arias weighs about like roughly 280, right?
With
And
equipment?
if Endra weighs with equipment, if Endra weighs, let's say 200 pounds, which probably doesn't, and
Then yeah,
um,
the three of you could fit on the carpet.
the three of us could easily do this.
Yeah,
We
she'll
could have
nod.
the men stand by outside and do this ourselves.
Just the three of us. Would be insulting to the other
The second
purifiers.
floor.
The second
The
floor.
second floor.
Yes. That makes sense to me. And she'll nod. So,
If you'd prefer to lead men on the ground, that's also
I
fine.
can lead
We could,
from slightly in the air. Rise. Do not worry. If anything, it would give me a better vantage point.
well, the other alternative is we take a purifier with us while you lead the purifiers on the ground. We'll take them in and make sure the archers can't hurt you.
Well, that is acceptable too. She looks you over. And she looks Sandra over. She recalls the fact that the two of you are melee, and she'll say, I'll join you.
All right.
So yeah, the plan would be you guys like all run up to the what the fuck is this thing called? Drawbridge. Then unfurl the carpet, and then the three of you will fly up, going 30 feet. You'll probably get to the wall, right? With some movement spare. While the other three purifiers go in through the front door. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone agrees to the plan. Let me just plot a few purifiers onto the map. If only I could extend the map to the left. That would be so nice right now. The first turn, whoops, is going to have to be a little bit of theater of the mind. There's this gap, and as soon as you guys begin moving to the gap, arrows begin flying. Because of course, right?
Yeah, classic.
So, just before the first turn of combat, I'm just going to have all the archers facing your side get a free shot at randomly determining, kind of spread out. Maybe one each or whatever. So, Endra, can you position yourself on the map?
Oh yeah. Did not realize it was map. I heard theater of the mind and then looked at my other monitor.
Well, yeah, but just so that you can update your HP.
Yeah.
Assuming you even get hit. So, round one. So, 2 arrows come from the castle, or the tower. I'm just going to do d6s for each of these arrows, see who they are targeting, starting from the top, from left to right. So 2 and 2. Fittingly, both go to Arias.
The
Amazing.
biggest boy.
Yep. So 1 hit for 7 damage.
You're a bitch.
And then 2 more shots from the walls themselves. Another 2d6. I would have laughed my ass off if it was 2 more 2s. So a 4 and a 3. So Endra and Purifier. Or Purifier and Endra. So Purifier, boom, Endra, 21.
Wait.
So that
Yeah,
hit.
you get to take
I
7
catch
too,
it.
motherfucker.
Oh,
No,
oh,
I catch
oh.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Oh, man.
I catch it and reduce it by a d10 plus my dex modifier.
Oh, you can still fuck it
Dice
up.
button. Good. 5 plus 3, 8.
Yeah.
So
You catch the
I
arrow.
just go poof.
Skeleton is very sad if it even recognizes what
Yeah.
happened.
Mhm.
Alright, and now we can roll initiative. Can reveal. You see, it's knight dudes, it's knight skeletons who are standing in the
Text
front.
box.
Oh no, I've had no music this entire time.
Oh yeah,
My
no
God.
music, dude.
What were you thinking?
I know, right?
Look at that. Arias rolls 1, I roll 29.
Yep. Well, Purifier's generic rolled 5. And Chandri rolls 12.
Medium armor with 0 dex.
Yeah, look. Fucking light clerics don't get heavy armor, okay? Instead, they get the fireball spell. You tell me which is better.
The fireball spell armor's worthless.
Well, it's not true, but well, actually, I think these guys just go on 0. Let's see. I have like, yeah. Obviously, we need the archers. They rolled 9. Other creatures will roll into initiative whenever you encounter them.
So the 3 of us are sort of acting together, all getting on a carpet and going up. So I guess, do we just skip our turns to that effect?
I'm fine with Endra being the one. Well, okay, how should this actually work? It's a good question.
Skipping our turns to that effect.
Yeah, I think you or Endra and Chandri have to use their action to get like on the carpet. So the carpet will go on Arias. Or you don't have to use your action to get on the carpet, but the carpet probably should move on the slowest person. Because I imagine you guys ran up to the castle so as to take the least amount of arrows possible. Right?
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, it's Endra's turn. Let's see, the other 2 are slowly. And I think obviously also you guys wouldn't be right in front of the fucking ramp. You would be off to the side.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that's fair.
How they shooting us over there, so let's.
Because
From the tippity top for
yeah,
ventilations or slits.
there were slits. Okay, they could have gotten an angle either way. So yeah, what do you do on your turn, Indra?
Well, I mean, if I can see a skeleton, try to minesweeper a skeleton.
Yeah, you see the one that shot at you.
Right. You guys getting fucked.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so let's see. Was it the first or second? It was the second one, so it'd be the bottom guy. Alright, intelligence save. It rolled 5. It takes 8 damage. You see the skeleton fall. Now, did it just like move out of the way? Or did it die? It's hard to tell because you only
Imagine
have like.
skeletons like they all like explode in all their bones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I can only see like 3 inches of it through a hole.
Yeah. Chandri will. She's kind of in an awkward angle right now. I think she just casts Bless. Let's see, up to 3 creatures within 30 feet. So she couldn't target that last purifier even if she wanted to. I think she will target 2 purifiers and I think Arias. With this bless spell. And she will say, Nicodemus, Monica, you need to go in front. And she steps onto the carpet. Sorry, repeat.
It's a stupid magic meme.
Nicodemus.
There's like a Magic the Gathering villain, which is a big dragon. His name is Dicadronus.
Dicadronus?
Yeah.
Unironically?
And he's like gone to like different worlds, and I think that I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It could be
Dicadronus?
No, Nicodronus.
Oh, okay. Much less funny.
Yeah, but he's like a big old dragon, and he goes around and he like fucking conquers planets.
Alright,
Or he,
purifier up top.
Oh,
20.
Dude, that just reminds me. Today, I was working the drive-through at Starbucks.
I like
I was,
Dicadronus
handing
more.
I was handing somebody a fucking cake pop, and like somehow the word came out. Like I just said cock. Like if I don't cake and pop, just kind of
yeah,
like.
use your cock.
I get what you mean. When I was recording a video, I don't think is one that's gonna go on the channel for other reasons, but I was like trying to say horrible when I got like hit. I just went whore. It's like
Funny.
no. It's like one of my biggest fears is fucking getting canceled for accidentally saying a word.
But it's like whore. You can't get canceled for saying whore.
Yeah, no, that one was funny. That's just why I'm even bringing it up.
Especially if you get hit by something in a video game, that's fair use.
Yeah. Damn hard. That's pretty rough. Alright, let's see. This purifier hits, dealing 11 plus 4, but the skeleton, I'm pretty sure, has undead traits, which means it takes 6. So that would be 17 damage. Boom. Does this guy have 2 attacks? Jesus Christ. The second one misses. Even with the blast spell. This purifier moves up and attacks their dude on the right hand side. Bless actually makes this a hit. So that is 10 slashing, 6 radiant. So it's another 16. And then another great sword swing, which could not possibly hit. This last one sort of gets closer, but leaves a respectful gap. It's the knight's turn. They will swing back at the purifiers. This top one misses. Bottom one critically hits for fucking
Super crits.
Jesus.
26
green.
damage.
Oh
It's like
my god.
cleaves
that's-
deep into the purifier's flesh. Let's see.
Yo, Chandri.
Hey.
Warding flare, please.
Monica shouts in pain. Chandri has no line of sight on them.
Bitch.
Sag.
Fuck you, Chandri.
I think this archer. Oh no, they've got line of sight on Arias, Entra, and Chandri. All right, we roll 2d3 for the 2 attacks. So 1 and 2, Arias and Endra. So first Arias, 24. And then does 18 hit Endra?
Yes, but guess what?
Yeah.
I
Look,
got another reaction, baby.
unless you roll a 10, that's some of it's gonna go through.
Yeah, true.
Sag.
So 7.
You did take less than Arias, I think.
Dude, it's so dumb. Everything hits. It always hits.
These are skilled archers. They're really good at rolling. Okay. Is Arias' turn. So
We
now,
fly.
yeah, you fly. I'll just position you in the equivalent spot. Because I imagine just like diagonal flying forwards to get over the wall.
Yeah.
Right in front of you, right? So
Right.
let's see, you're 2 squares up from the bottom, at least Chandri is. So I can just plop you guys over here. Just make this simple. Yep. You can see this courtyard. The courtyard below, which I probably should reveal since someone can see it now.
May I attack?
Yeah, you have your action remaining.
Alright. Then I step off the carpet, I guess. I mean, this is our destination, right?
Yeah.
So this is the courtyard below, and we're up on a rise.
Yep. The blue squares are doors.
Okay. And
Yeah, this does continue over here. And this is what you can see.
A desperate need for cheese sticks. One moment.
Yep.
God, when
I would
the
say you
cheese
don't
stick-
have all
cheese
your
stick
movement,
strikes.
right? Because you're standing there on the carpet for probably...
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I wish to strike
Yeah. Oh, this much is fine.
and just slash this motherfucker.
Alright.
Blessed. Will help.
Yeah. I mean, 12 hits. This is not a very armored skeleton. It just has a bow.
13.
You slash through the skeleton.
Never mind.
Alright.
Alright. Now these are stairs going down, but this is still elevated.
Yeah, what you're on is like this little, like, gatehouse area. So to your left, you can see some, like, gears, like big wooden gears that are involved in the
Right.
drawbridge. But the
Well,
gears have
I'll
been
move
hacked to pieces.
just a couple squares forward and try to like lean into this archer slit so that they may pass by me if they wish.
Okay. Do so. It's the Zombinos' turns. They move up. This one's going to slam Purifier on the bottom. It's probably some cover. 16 does not hit.
So that's below us.
Yeah.
Oh, Chandri, fireball.
She'll kind of look annoyed to you. Say, I do not dictate your spells, Arias.
Okay,
But obviously I
Don't
will be
fireball
fireballing
them.
them.
I'm gonna do it, but not because you told me to.
I didn't even quite mean to really in character, you know. I've been calling her High Priestess, you know.
Oh. Well, is Endra's turn. You can see this
If that
one,
was
like,
in character, right? It'd be like, let them have it, High
Just one
Priestess.
dumbass skeleton. So is this like raised to the floor?
yeah. Yeah, you're like
How long?
20 feet up, I would say.
Fuck.
Below you, you see some, like, roofs, though, of some wooden shacks, but the shacks have been burned down. So, you might be able to stand on a roof like 5-10 feet down, but it might give out under you.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna Minesliver this guy.
Yeah. Let's see it. It rolls 6 on its save.
Fuck your
Button,
mind,
button,
bro.
button.
That's
the one
not.
thing
Oh,
I just
God.
saw.
That's
I just
not
saw
Minesliver.
Psychic. Yeah, I saw 25. I was like, holy fuck.
Big
Yeah, that would have been a
Minesliver.
really good Minesliver.
Mhm.
Yep.
I just saw Psychic and I'm like, oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
It's not.
Alright, Chandri will, you know, grab a little bead of fire, and
Yes, I can't move around Chandri.
you can.
Back
Difficult
food.
terrain.
We know what it is.
So it'd be 10,
Now, she uses her holy symbol, okay?
30.
Oh,
35,
fair
40.
enough.
Does not need to handle back guano. Okay, it's 20-foot radius. Should center it, you know, further back, so as to not
So can
hit
we see
her
the
allies.
skeletons down here too? Or like...
Yeah.
Yeah, we see the
Oh,
courtyard.
okay. Oh, that's okay.
Look,
I-
vertical map's hard, okay?
I know, I was just a little confused for a second.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just gonna put it here. I think it makes sense that should play it a little bit safe and just hit the zombinos, because the skeleton knights are almost dead anyways. I don't think, unless these guys have a minion. Let's see. Don't think these guys have. Some minions have like a evasion type thing. I don't think these guys do though.
They're filet mignon.
So 8 is definitely less than half of 28. So these guys all just die.
But do they?
I mean, they re-die.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, there's a couple. I'm gonna put a couple of these guys in another room. I was just reminded of it since I'm like fucking Xing over them. One sec, I'll do that real quick too. It's extremely unimportant, but that way I'll be able to showcase something cool.
Oh no.
Oh no, no, no. There we go. So yeah. She will sort of look up and down and sort of stand exactly where she's standing right now. Maybe she'll move like 1 square over here. Let's see, I don't think any skeleton archers remain. It's the Purifier's turn. They want to finish off these guys. I'm going to start from the top. Critical hit destroys the skeleton knight. Then this guy will target the other skeleton knight, hitting for enough to destroy. Hear Nicodemus say, "Nothing but rabble." The other purifier will move up. I'll move this fireball, circle out of the way, just in case I need it again. Monica will slash her sword through Zombino. They have AC 7. If
Easy 7.
if one of these purifiers hits, it will kill. She does the same to this zombie. This purifier moves up. I need to double check the healing touch. Stat block. Let's see, where's my purifiers?
Were they like paladins?
Yeah, but extremely simplified. Yeah,
Gotcha.
this one's going to use the healing touch on Monica.
Holy
Healing.
fuck. Is that like a rest thing? Can they just do that?
It is a once per long rest thing.
Okay, that's what I kind of figured.
Yeah.
I saw once per day. How did I miss that? Whatever. Jesus.
Yeah, good question. Alright, the
I
knights
saw
are
the number.
dead. The archers. They could probably see all 3 targets. They could also see the purifiers. But, I mean, they've been shooting at the top group.
Stop. Oh, you were going to say Rise.
No, they're shooting at Ender right now.
Hmm.
Actually, is Endra... They might not actually be able to see Endra from this angle. God damn it. I guess they're shooting at Chandri. 2 shots. 1 hits, 1 misses for 14 damage.
Where did the arrows come from?
The top floor of the tower.
Not even
There's
above
more
us.
to climb.
Is
Do
this
we-
stairs over here?
Yeah, do we perceive a way up?
That's internal stairs. You can't see these stairs. You do not... I mean, you see a door into the tower in the courtyard down there. But other than that, there's no, like, external staircase. It's Arias' turn.
Yay.
Also, who has the carpet? Announce that now.
I like Arias because he got off it last.
You got up first.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Well,
then maybe Ender
you're-
has it.
The carpet can respond to a fucking command word to, hey, come, roll up on my back, bitch.
Well, it can come to float next to you.
Okay.
I'm just looking for where the carpet is right now. Want to establish that now.
I mean, Ender could have it. Or Arias could have it. I don't think it matters that much.
Something I'd like to ask. Okay, if we were to fly upwards, is there... I mean, we're being shot at. Is it just more open? Is it just more, like, railing up there? Essentially.
So,
Could we just fly directly up?
sure, I'll describe what... I'll draw like a little... Here's the side view of the fort, right? You've got a pretty thick wall, right? Which I'm just going to scribble in. This wall has like a standy portion, which you guys are standing on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the courtyard with all the zombinos and more of the wall over here.
What is above us?
And then there's the castle, which is a little bit higher than the walls, over here. And then there's this tower in the back, and the tower in the back.
Well, I'll tell you what. Towers go up.
Yep,
So
the
we're obviously
tower.
gonna go this way.
The tower is the high thing, and this is where the archers are.
May you reveal to me
Reveal what?
what lurks around the corner.
Sure. You see more arrow slits.
Excellent. Do I see any undead above me?
What do you mean above you?
From where we were being shot at, you know what I mean?
From this angle, you like try to peer into the arrow slits, and you see nothing.
Was it
darkness.
possible to see any back here?
Give me a perception check.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, you can like see a little bit of a shape in the arrow slit from this angle.
I suppose against a sacred flame, they'd have the +5 to DC to the save.
Sacred Flame specifically calls out that it ignores deck bonuses from cover.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sacred flaming him.
Alright, I'll roll D2 to see which one you see. Okay, you see this one over here. Physical saving throw. Super duper fails. It takes... Do you have 1 or 2 dice? 2 dice.
2 dice.
Damn.
Radiant.
That's rough. Takes 10 damage.
It's the Minecraft skeleton dying noise.
It does not make the dying noise. It makes the pain noise.
Alright, Naraya ends his turn here.
Alright, zombies' turn. Only 2 of them remain. They attack the nearest purifier. You know, for once, I'm thankful for the fireball spell. So that makes adjudicating this turn pretty easy.
Yep.
Wow.
Monica takes 5 damage as a fucking zombie punches the crap out of her.
I like doing that.
Alright, Sendra's turn.
Oh. So can I like get to this door?
Unfortunately, there's no ramp to it from the side you're on. But you can see that this area sort of wraps around. So, unfortunately... No, you
I
think...
would have to go like all the way around.
Yeah, for whatever reason, these fucking dudes who designed this castle were like, it doesn't matter if the soldiers have to walk all the way around the perimeter to get over to this side. Fuck them.
Fuck
So yeah, there's no connecting thing over here. Now you could maybe jump. If you had the carpet, you could like fly the little distance.
Yeah. Well, Andromeda only has like a 11-foot long jump.
You just gotta do the Prince of Persia thing and do like a wall run around a corner.
I think I can do that one.
Rude.
Alright. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
You have 40-foot movement speed?
I have 40-foot movement speed because I took
Yes,
spring
he
attack.
does.
Oh. Right, well, it's Chandry's turn.
If I attack somebody in the same turn, I have 50 feet of movement speed.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Thinks the purifiers can handle the rabble. She will just sort of dash up here. Skeleton archers are all dead. Purifiers, 1 swing,
dead.
2 swings, zombies dead. Those are abysmal rolls, but luckily the zombie auto dies, has 7 AC. So the purifiers will sort of like walk up to sort of be crowd near the tower. One of them opens the door and looks inside.
What does he see?
Probably more zombies, but I don't think we need to simulate purifiers
Shoved him in there.
searching right now. Skull Knight's turn, they are dead. Super Archer's turn. They can take some pot shots at Endra and Chandri. But I'm gonna rule that you two have cover, like 3/4 cover. So,
Force cover.
yeah.
There.
So 1 shot to each. First, Chandri misses, then Endra also misses. Then you see the skeleton archers disappear from view. Arisa's turn.
Am I seeing anything that looks good yet?
You do see something that looks good. You see a door.
Door!
Then I'll yell out, "There's a door here!" I'll open it.
Okay. It is open, and you see 2 corruption corpses. who now roll initiative. Awesome. They are added to the initiative. Yeah, what do you do next?
Cry about it. Well, I'm gonna Sacred Flame. I'm gonna Sacred Flame one of them.
Alright, which
I'll
one?
say this one because I got a better angle on him.
Yeah, makes sense.
Take that.
Damn.
That's pretty good. Let's see. It rolls 3 on its dex save. It's not undexterous for a zombie, but it just did not roll good. So it takes 15 damage. So I'm pretty sure it's got, yeah.
Excellent.
It groans. You don't know if it's a zombie thing or a pain thing.
We both.
And then I'm gonna fall back a bit.
Alright.
I moved 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah, we'll be back here, sliding in a slit.
Absolutely. I mean, you're like halfway in
I'm
between
not-
squares.
Yeah, no. The point is that I don't want difficult terrain for
Yeah.
people passing me.
Mm-hmm. So some zombies will start spilling out of the tower and attacking the Purifier group. I'm just going to say their combat goes well. So we can not have to run 10 million NPCs.
Mhm.
It is Endra's turn.
Well, can't really.
Does Rias mention?
Oh, I yelled it instantly.
Yeah.
Do I know what these are? We've encountered these before.
I don't think you know them by name.
It's those spitting bastards! There's two of them in there.
Whoa.
Okay.
I mean, that
Andrew
describes
stays
it
back
pretty
here.
well, right?
I guess right here.
Mm-hmm. Chandri will move up. And I guess since... Oh yeah, she needs to make a con save for bless concentration.
Oh, shit.
It's Gonzo Beans. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
She's just gonna cure wounds herself. 6 healing. Whatever, she's not that injured. Wait, did her HP get updated? No, it did not. Okay. I accidentally hit plus arrow. Looks like it didn't fuck anything up. Alright, it's these guys' turns. The one you attacked, Rias, sticks its head out the door, and it reaches its hand into its fucking disgusting stomach. It pulls out a black, pulsating glob of filth and flings it at
Remember,
you.
those things deal a great deal of damage.
They do.
Oh, that's not a great deal of damage, though.
It rolled
It is,
poorly.
of course, a DC. I think it's a dex save, right? So I'm gonna fail.
Yeah, possibly.
Not possibly.
It hits you straight in the chest. Some of it splatters on your face. Your outfit, your symbol of Arcadia is covered by slime.
Nearly half HP.
Yeah. Not a great deal of damage, huh? The Purifiers fight. The Skeleton Archers, they may or may not have an angle, actually. Nah, it's an extremely terrible angle. They do other things. It's alien activity.
Sweet.
Alright, it's Arias' turn. Or goopified.
Yeah, I'll move up.
As you move up,
Slash it.
stench. Crinkle your nose as you smell the most malodorous stench you've ever smelled before.
Not the stink.
Stink power. Being stinky gives them power. Yep, do you still slash?
Quite honestly, I might.
Yep.
It's not that bad.
I mean, it's a dude who has no armor.
I'll try him. That's it.
That easily hits. Stenchified.
Slash for 10.
Yep, you slash into its chest.
Once more.
You miss. You go for it, but then you like get a full breath of the stench and are forced to cough, and the action causes you to slash the wall instead.
Stinky.
Yep. Alright, on CR on turn 0, some stuff will happen.
I hate stuff.
Alien activity is Endra's turn.
I'm gonna try pop this guy's brain from where I'm standing.
Safe distance from the stench.
Yes, exactly. From the stink.
Alright. Mental saving throw. It rolls 5. It takes 7 psychic damage and remains alive.
No.
Son of a bitch.
Motherfucker. Chandri will, to be honest, she's more of a caster than a slasher, so she will just Sacred Flame it as well. Physical saving throw. It fails. It dies. Arias, you need to make another dex save.
Oh, Death Burst. Yay.
As it explodes and just explosion, a cacophony of rotten meat, black bile.
Sweet.
Yep. And get you. Alright. Purifiers continue to fight. Archers continue. Actually, I'm gonna have this one move over here. Yeah. That's awesome. That's what I like to see. Alright, Arias, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to Sacred Flame that dude.
Okay.
What's that eyeball on him?
Good question.
Can I see him right now?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. If without moving, can I see him right now?
Yeah, you just like lean a little bit.
Okay. What is he doing?
Standing there.
Chilling.
See, it's got some goop in its hand.
Alright. I'm gonna step back. And I'll cure wounds myself.
Alright. Awesome. So as you do that, stuff happens off screen. Andrew, it's your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. In. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to, I'm gonna
As
do this
you,
guy.
well, as you walk through the door, it hucks its prepared attack at you.
Great. Okay. Well, I didn't do that at Rise. He was fucking standing there.
Didn't walk through the door.
He didn't look like he was preparing. I mean, it was just that he's holding a thing in his hand that I was like, oh, that's what Torp's doing. Okay.
Make a dex save.
Make a dex if.
Make a dex save. Okay. I think it's safe for none, right?
I mean, that would make sense.
I do believe that's the case.
Yep. So the goop flies past and hits the wall.
All right.
Non-goop. Non-goop.
I have the stink, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I use a bonus action
It's-
to faint.
So stinky.
Stink. 21.
Easily hits. It's a dude in a t-shirt, basically.
Yeah. 18.
Yep. You stab deep into its flesh. And see
14.
more of the vile goop. Another swing. Another slash hits it.
For 16. And then I go, whoop.
Yep. As you walk away, it fucking takes the
It's
swing.
not because I have
Oh.
spring attack.
Spring attack. You're right.
Yeah,
It does not take a swing.
Get sprung, motherfucker.
It's a good ability.
It's a very good ability.
Yeah,
I forgot I
don't
had
use
it
it.
in the last fight. I would have been using it.
Oh, that would have been so useful. You would have not been ghouled as much.
Yep.
Damn.
Well, once you get Gould once, it's kind of just like
It's game over.
it's happening.
You've been ghouled
yeah.
once, you've been ghouled a billion times.
No. Sacred Flame. Physical save.
Why is Chandri 1 HP?
Shinner is not 1 HP. You just can't see her HP bar.
Oh,
okay.
she's standing on top of an actual 1 HP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. The corpse explodes in a cacophony of disgustingness.
I love me a
Good thing I'm not over there.
cacophony.
Yeah. Hendra is glad she's not over there.
Yeah.
Purifiers cleave their way into the tower. You can hear the sounds of combat. It's Arias' turn.
The sun. Alright, in we go. I don't want to be the first one up anymore. So I'm gonna like wait on the stairs somewhere.
Yeah, you're gonna wait on the stairs, right where everyone needs to go.
Well, like somewhere everyone can pass by. Perhaps just the base of the stairs. I'll heal
Okay.
myself once more as well.
Amazing.
Do not wish to die.
Endra's turn.
These stairs go up, right?
More
Correct.
spells.
They go up and around in like a circular formation.
Now is the time for bravery. I'm going up.
Yep. It's... This whole room is like 20 feet up, so you need to go pretty far.
Yeah.
Like all the way around.
I moved like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
You can just occupy the space with the wall for the purposes of stairs, right?
Yeah. So if I dash, yeah.
And there's a minor error in the tower orientation in another block.
Okay.
So that will be something. You'll be able to see the next floor very soon, like the next 2 blocks you
Yeah.
walk. Chandri will...
Because I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30, 35, 75, 80. Okay.
Oh, wait, you can move all the way the full rotation?
Yeah, that's 80. Yeah.
Then, yeah, you pop up in the next floor. Which, again, I've accidentally flipped somehow.
Okay.
So I think it would be around here-ish. And you can see this. And
okay.
2 arrows come flying towards you.
Great.
Yay. We love it
Well,
when
I
the
grabbed
arrows
one of them.
fly to us.
And the other one misses. Love it when what?
3, 10.
How have I lied to
Love it
you?
when the arrows fly towards
Oh,
us.
fly. Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
I don't take any damage.
Chandri will, like, walk up and sort of look inquisitively. Say, do you intend for me to go first?
Just talking to you, buddy.
Oh god. Whatever you're more comfortable doing.
We can reorientate ourselves to the next floor. She dashes. Let me roll initiative for these guys too. Oh, perfect. So, Endra, you see... I should probably describe the one skeleton, because this is not an ordinary skeleton that is right here.
Oh, okay. All right.
You see some sort of skeleton with... Oh, actually, it's its turn. Perfect.
Wonderful.
With 4 arms and 4 scimitars.
All right.
And it moves 1, 2, 3,
General Grievous's.
and sort of walks up,
Oh,
walks down the stairs towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And it begins swinging all 4 scimitars.
Yeah.
So 25, 18, 13, and 12.
Okay. Well, 2 of them hit.
could be worse.
It's just like a flurry of attacks. As the arms move like
First
quasi
one,
independently.
I'm going to burn a thing, a bard die for reducing by 8. So that's the first one. So that would reduce the slashing damage all the way down.
Yeah, so you take no necrotic. Makes sense to me.
All right. And then the second one hits, and then that's 7 and 3, so another 10.
Yep, 2 blows make their way in. You struggle to defend yourself against the onslaught. It's Purifier's turn, Archer's turn. Oh, it's the Archer's turn. They actually have a target now. Endra. They miss. It's Arisa's turn. You hear
Dash up the stairs.
Endra shout in pain.
They dash up.
Sure. Yeah, mark it. So
Marking it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And Chandra's in the way.
Chandra needs to get out of the way.
You can push past her, but there will be a dex check involved.
60.
Because this is walking past someone on an open staircase whilst dashing.
Oh, well, I don't do dex checks.
Okay.
I mean, is the risk falling off or stopping?
Falling off into the
Yeah, I
room.
don't do that.
Falling off and stopping.
Yeah, little column A, little column B. The other zombies, one will walk up and then fall down, and then dash to stand up and be behind you, Endra. The other one will do the same. And this one sort of dashes to get behind the skeleton with 4 arms. It's Endra's turn.
Ender needs an ability where she explodes.
You just need the stink ability.
Yeah.
Self-destruct.
I can cast slow on myself, can't I?
Yeah. Also, at the start of initiative, I'm going to add this person to initiative too. And this guy. Because now you guys are like 1 floor away.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a bonus action slow.
Yeah? Dude,
Naughty.
are you serious?
Yeah,
That's fucked
center on
up.
myself. Yeah.
Good luck with those 4 armed, bud.
Dude, what? He only got 1 attack if he fails?
Yeah,
attack.
that's correct.
That is anus.
You
Alright,
know what?
starting from the bottom.
So wait, it's 40-foot cube. I think I might be able to target literally all the enemies in here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
25
easily.
feet. Yeah, I can.
Easily.
Yeah. So everybody, those are the 6 creatures I chose. Everybody's
Yeah.
on me.
So from bottom to top, it's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do the snail icon and think that is very fitting.
Okay.
Probably the most fitting icon. I almost don't even feel like rolling for the zombies because I don't think it affects them at all. But
I mean,
they're already slow.
hey, minus 2 AC though.
Okay, can you miss someone
Literally
with
get hit
7
by
AC?
anything.
Can you miss someone with 7
Um,
AC?
Can I?
Hey, they can
What's my plus
succeed
to hit?
dex
What's my
saves,
to
too.
hit?
You're
I have a plus 9 to hit, so not really.
yeah, no difference
But,
for the
you know.
zombies. Okay, moment of truth.
Yeah.
Fucking
man.
beautiful. 17. Get fucked. Ha ha ha. The duder, the skeleton.
Isn't life fun?
All right. Well, now I attack him.
Well, everyone but him is slowed. Look, of all the distributions of the dice, I think that is probably the most optimal for me.
For who?
For the dude with 4 arms, of course.
You're playing against the guy that you held still for fucking 13 rounds.
It's true.
Okay.
Actually, I'll attack the zombies behind me.
Look, they're slowed. They might not even realize they die.
16.
Yep.
And then I get in.
Yep.
Go. Next guy.
Amazingly, you managed to miss.
Unfortunate.
Just like that stink from the fucking dudes down there. You get like a waft of it.
Yeah.
Alright. So... Fuck, can this guy... enters in a weird angle. Trying to think. Yeah, no, this guy can barely get here with a normal move. You see a skeleton dude and half plate or something? Some sort of
down
armor?
from even higher.
Yeah, from the top floor.
Okay.
It looks up and you see it has 3 heads and one skull's head opens up, or one mouth of one of the skulls opens up. You need to make a wisdom save. Okay. I think you take... Is it save for half or save for none? Looks
It
like...
doesn't say.
No, it says save or take cold damage, so it's save for none.
Yeah.
Then the second skull opens up and a dark fireball flies towards you. And then the third skull...
Loves some missile snaring. Well, it misses anyway.
Yep, and the third skull opens up and that zombie that you killed stands up and like right next to you. And you sort of...
Okay.
I guess I'll move it up into the square right here.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it's back to full HP.
I'll shout, hey, I need a little bit of help.
We're coming.
Some crazy shit going on up here.
Yep. And you
Don't
see
die.
some other important looking skeleton. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
He's
Sort of.
wearing a top hat.
Mm-hmm. A more armored skeleton like comes up. It's got a warhammer in one hand and a shield in the other, and it taps its fucking shield. The skull, or the dude with 3 skulls, says, "Kill her! Kill her now!" It's Chandri's turn.
Shouting really loud.
She'll move over here. I probably should actually count it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that, again, I fucked up the rotation. I think that puts her right here. So I don't think she can see the dude up here necessarily, because she's like further down the stairs and a little bit back. But she can see the guy with 4 scimitars.
That's good. Obliterate him.
Yeah, let me see. Does she even recognize this thing? No.
Wow,
Didn't
she's
the-
the leader of the purifiers, and she's never
Oh,
seen this
I don't
kind
know
of
what
undead.
this
She's
dude.
faced against several Necronomicons, and she has to make a check to see if she knows this thing.
Yeah, look, you guys have to make checks. So does Chandri. What can she do?
Or witnessing the birth of a brand new undead.
Yeah.
Okay, brother. Let's see. Man, she doesn't have that many, like, damaging spells directly. I mean, she could just throw a fireball up there, but she could hit Endra with it, just because how the room is. Let's Wall of Fire's stuff. Let's see, she's not necessarily casting
40
it.
feet? And then there's one side that you choose as the damaging side.
Okay, that's a little bit awkward.
Kind of awkward.
She taps Endra on the shoulder.
Hey, I'm protected.
Unironically, probably better than a lot
Yeah,
of spells.
probably. That's really good.
It's a very good spell.
Especially when somebody else is concentrating on it who's not getting hit.
Yeah. Alright. So now the sword Deuterino. I think it can squeeze in the zombie's square. There's some penalties involved. It also has disadvantage to you. So I think multiple disadvantages sort of don't really stack.
What the fuck?
Okay. So it swings 4 times at you. So 14. Let's say you got half cover too. So 14. 21 minus 2 is 19. Does that hit?
Yep.
Alright, and then...
The rest hit.
No.
Yeah.
2 of them hit.
Yeah.
7 doesn't hit. 2 of them don't hit. 2 hit.
Yep.
Oh shit! Right, disadvantage.
Correct.
Wow, that's incredible accuracy for a dude with +6.
I know, right? It's a good hitter.
6 minus 11 and minus 10. Okay. Yeah, we're hurting. Hurting for a squirting.
Indeed. Arias, it's your turn.
Well, I'll make it behind Chandri.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you're even further back. May
I
not.
suppose I can't see anything at all.
You might be able to see the dude with 4 arms, maybe. I would say it's got like cover, 3/4 cover, because there's 2 people, right?
Well, as long as I can see Endra, I can protect her from dying once.
Correct. Once.
Wouldn't it be like hilarious if I somehow managed to like get up there, stone shape the floor, and have somebody just fall to the ground?
Yeah,
It's like,
be pretty good.
that's all I've got. Is the one 4th level spell slot going on?
Got Sacred
So
Flame.
yeah, well, of course, we're Sacred Flaming. the
Sacred
dude.
Flame. So are you targeting the dude or
It
the
may be
zombie?
better to target a zombie at the time, maybe.
Yeah. Potentially. Weren't there 2 zombies?
There are right there on screen.
I swore
These are the
there's
2 that
another
were on
one.
the stairs. There's a 3rd zombie here.
Okay. So yeah, you're targeting. What are you targeting? Big guy or
Big
zombie?
close zombie.
Okay.
This guy's down here, right? Isn't he?
No, it's gonna be down here soon. You can see it like leaning forward as if it's gonna fall on top of you.
Yeah, well, fuck that. I shoot him.
Now, let's see. It's got very low dex. It's a kindred spirit in a way. It rolls 8. It gets blasted. It falls to the ground, not on top of you. Alright, zombie minion's turn. This one also has disadvantage and -2 to hit Indra. So it misses. It rolled pretty fucking good,
Thank God.
too.
Yeah, Jesus.
The other zombie remains motionless. Andrew, it's your turn.
I guess let's look at the big guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 is just enough.
Hell yeah. For 15, how fitting.
Yeah.
20.
Does Protection from Good and Evil have that text where it's like, you lose it? Or is that only in 2nd
No.
edition?
Pretty sure that's my 2nd edition.
Okay.
Definitely not in this edition.
Alright, yeah. You cut deep into it.
Cutting deep into things. Alright, I'll bonus action healing word myself. 2. Because I need to not die.
Yeah. It's good wood.
I rolled a good 7.
Yeah, you see this dude with 3 skulls sort of lean over once again. And 1, it revives the zombie. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Be skull, this one. The zombie immediately stands up. And I think it'll take a pot shot Endra and a pot shot Chandri. So first things first, I think it like goes in order usually. So skull, fear on Endra.
Miss. All right. Save.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Alright, Chandri, it misses. And it leans back and walks up the stairs. This guy doesn't have any ranged attacks. It might be able to target Endra from here, though, just because Endra is on the stairs. But Endra's a little bit back. I think it's just gonna step back and wait. It's Chandri's turn. It says, one of the Ska Lords is here.
Well, who?
And she's gonna Sacred Flame. Big guy. Why not? And the big guy, physical saving throw, 14. If only the Ska Lord was around. It fails to save. Takes 10, but actually takes more because of the radiance. Boom. That's Chandri's turn. I mean, she'll kind of look to see if Arias wants to swap positions.
Let me in.
Yep. She'll set up that. She'll use her movement to grease the wheels for that. Alright, 4 attacks to Endra. So disadvantage and -2.
9, 7. Okay, 8. Okay, we're good. We're fine.
Woo!
Thank God.
For once, it misses.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So this will
Imagine it's like ribcage spins around and it goes.
yeah, something crazy like that. So Chandri will use her reaction to swap places with you.
Excellent. Skadooshed. Can I climb up? You know? Probably not.
Yeah, give me like an athletics check, because it is being like a little guarded by a zombie.
As a 12.
Yeah, it's good enough. Climb up, don't like fall down or some shit.
Yeah, Arias will do so. I will then begin to swing at this dude, I suppose.
Well, that dude is on the stairs. I mean, you could swing at him. I would say it gets like half cover, something. So it's so far down.
Alright, well, I mean, I have movement. I'm just going to provoke from a zombie, right? So I'm down to, like, reposition to get a better hit.
Yeah, sure. You can
This
find
is
an
a
angle.
more acceptable position.
Yep. Works for me.
Alright. A 16.
16 hits. It's a good thing you did not have half
Slashing.
cover from it, or it from you.
20.
21 also hits. It takes
for
a 7.
minimum. Very piss poor damage numbers.
Endra, it's your turn.
Right. Big boy. Big boy smack time. Both not with Viking set. 19.
It's squeezing, so I think 14 would hit.
Okay.
So 2 hits,
11 damage.
11 and 17 is enough to destroy it. You slash deep into its ribcage, and it loses structural integrity and falls down in classic skeleton style.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay,
Shit, it is.
that will provoke a zombie punch.
Don't think it will.
Never, never
Spring
ever
attack.
risk. No, you didn't attack the zombie.
Yeah,
Oh.
spring attack only works on the target
Okay,
attack.
then I
I
wouldn't have
think.
done that.
Okay, I was gonna say never tempt fate with the zombie.
Yeah.
Thought you're just like, it's not gonna hit me.
No.
I mean, I just successfully did it.
Yeah.
Wait.
I feel like I've been missing the skeleton archer's turns too.
No, not at all.
I think I did. I'll shoot once before the next round starts.
No.
Alright, Arias. Both attacks miss. Alright, it's the dude with 3 heads, the Skull Lord's turn. Pops out, and Arias is looking pretty close. I think it's gonna focus its hatred. First Fear, then Flame. Does 19 hit?
Both fail.
And then it doesn't actually have anyone to help out. I think it's gonna stand here and sort of still be visible for now. For its own nefarious reasons. This
Hit the
dude,
button. We know the reasons.
reasons you may or may not know. This guy swings his Warhammer twice at Arias. Both times miss.
Oh my god.
Chandri will move up. She will cast a Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Endra.
Also, that zombie would have had disadvantage to hit me with the attack, so.
That is true. Endra restores 11 HP.
Woo! 33, baby! Dude, Endra gets fucking ping-ponged her HP values all over the place so much.
Dude, that's what you get for traveling with a fucking life cleric.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Archer's turns. This archer moves 15 feet. Slow motion. Probably should have made some mental saving throws against the slow as well. It failed both. Shoots at Arias. This one, let's see, its slow saves. It failed both. Shoots at Arias.
Why all the hate?
Because you're in the open.
Big holy man. Yeah,
They
big
were
holy man in the
shooting at Endra moments ago. They only shot 3 times.
Yeah, but
or like 6 times.
Look, Endra's got cover. Endra's got cover. So she's getting cover from them. Let's see. So obviously when they shoot at the dude who's invisible. Well, she should be happy. They're spreading the damage out.
Indeed.
As Arias' turn. So you see this like more competent skeleton, the Warhammer, sort of squaring off against you.
Right. I'm gonna say I don't give a shit about you and move here.
And it rotates to face you still.
I'm going to swing at this archer.
Alright, I think it has -2 AC.
Actually, sorry. At this point, actually, is it worth a turn undead? I don't know what the CR of the archers might be, but everything will still be feared, potentially.
That is true.
This guy is thankfully here looking at us right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll go for a turn undead.
Yeah.
Alright. You do so?
Skadoosh.
Alright. So I'll hit this one. So the first guy, the guy with 3 heads, makes a mental saving throw. I
DC16.
think it does not succeed. Yeah, DC 16. It rolled 13 and 12. Feels bad, man. Well, on its turn, it's gonna move, right?
Yeah. Give him a fucking. Let's see, what do we got?
Alright, and then Skeleton Archer number 1 rolls 11 and 2,
Good token for him.
is turned.
Oh, that's perfect.
Skeleton Warrior, mental saving throw. It is turned. No, it is not turned. Rolled 21, because it has advantage. Archer to the left. Succeeds. Zombie. Fails and is destroyed. Zombie. What's the cutoff for destruction?
DR.
DR 1/2, I anything.
Okay.
It scales with level 2, so maybe check.
Does zombie
I don't
number
think- Oh, no,
3.
it's CR1. It's CR1.
Um.
I lied.
Okay, I wonder.
Does this guy die?
This guy might die. Here's the thing, it's level 3. It doesn't say what CR it is, but I think it's CR1.
Dude, that sounds like CR1 to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just judging by the damage he's dealing, his health.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Turntables are turning.
Tables are turning. Let me double check the phraseology here, just so I know what the Skalberg would know. Okay, I'm just seeing if it gets repeat saves or not. Okay, as I thought. Skalberg will say, "Warrior, hit me!" As lightly as possible. I think the zombie... This was the zombie that survived, right? There's one of them that did. It slams. It actually hits Ender, I think.
So it's disadvantage.
Oh my god. Fucking... that spell. Why have I done this to myself?
Chandry's fucking goating, dude, yeah.
It's
Ender,
Ender's
get
turn.
out here!
I'm trying! And I'll smack this fucking zombie in front of me.
Alright.
Imagine 16 hits.
16, super obviously, easily hits.
No, run up the stairs. So then
Yep, 5,
10,
15,
20.
Yep.
25. And then I'll try to hit this guy.
Okay. Easily hits with 13, does not kill.
And I'll go over here to the big guy.
Awesome.
Or actually, I'll go around the big guy.
Awesome. The Skull Lord. Can you show me the text of the thing? Wondering if it breaks line of sight, if it has to move more. Okay. As far as away from you as it can. It can't really move much further from you. It just moves.
I think
Probably
it,
hides up in a corner.
yeah,
of
so
the-
what it does is... I mean, shit. If we're to think like this, perhaps the fastest way for him to get away from me is to go down.
Because it can't move closer to you.
Oh, indeed. Okay.
I mean, logically speaking, this is the furthest away spot.
It just
Let's see.
just has to go
1, 2, 3.
Jumps out like a fucking window.
No, I don't
Dude.
think.
It'd just be so funny.
I don't think it has to do that. But I don't think there's windows up there it can jump out of.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy is just gonna run on past. It'll take its opportunity attacks. 30.
okay.
Alright, well, we'll swing.
Alright, 2 hits
Okay.
for 23 damage.
Minimum.
It's Shanry's turn. Oh yeah, I'm Chandri. She walks up and Sacred Flames. It's not gonna waste spell slots in Rabble here. What's the text for slow? Does it make disadvantage or -2?
Minus two to the save.
Oh no, it rolled 18. It fucking dodges in slow motion, and somehow the Sacred Flame hits the wall.
It makes like the noise of like the bionics, like superhuman fucking guy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this archer's still
$1
alive.
million man, that's what it is.
I mean, it will take a slow motion shot back at Shan. You've got to be kidding me. This dude's a fucking hero. That's 15 damage to the priest. The priestess. High priestess, even. Arias, it's your turn.
Move one.
No, wait. Well, now she's got to see if she maintains concentration.
Good call. She rolls 17. She succeeds.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
19 does hit. You can roll damage.
I accidentally left the roll 20. 1 sec.
Amazing. Okay, 12 damage. You slice through it. You're just getting the good seed for the damage. I understand.
Foul creature. Alright. Up the stairs, I suppose.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it a moving. Let's say I move 1, 2, 3. You guys can lose some movement speed.
Yeah, fuck you,
Let's go.
people. I think that puts you right here. So, plop yourself.
The square seems safer.
Let me just...
This one, you know.
Here you go. Now it's more centered. Alright, Sendra's turn.
I liked it when my eyes were
Well,
just peeking
everybody's
above the
dead, so I guess I'm
cardboard.
going to follow Arias up. I guess I
Yeah.
have to jump down, so like 5.
No, that's upstairs. So you have to go
I'm trying
up
to
and
go
around.
upstairs. Oh. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's probably 35 right there because my fat ass.
Yeah, your fat ass is in the way.
A big fat ass. Okay.
You should probably reveal.
It's come down to this. He probably had the dash to even get up there. So bro's probably still turned.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
I
do,
wanna,
Andrew?
like- I don't know. I don't think I'm getting to.
Well, just don't hit this guy.
This guy? Yeah. I'm gonna
Just
hit
don't
this
get hit, bro.
guy. Yeah. I'm gonna get him.
Which guy?
Woo!
Bottom guy?
Hatman. Yeah.
Hatman Jones. Okay.
It's like what, 3d6? I don't think
It's to make a mental saving throw.
15.
Oh
That's
And
a
it's-
good roll.
Goodness.
Intelligence, and unfortunately rolled 0.
Jesus.
So
Okay.
takes 15 damage. Yeah, it did. Even with Skull Lord's presence, it's just not enough. I think the Skull Lord gets to take the dodge action because there's no further place for it to move. So that's awesome.
Goes, ooh, ah, ooh.
Obviously, it willingly lets its buddy punch it. Skeleton Warrior punches it. Whoosh! With his fist. His skeletal fist. So, what's its strength modifier? 3. So the Skull Lord takes 4 damage and is unturnified. Says, good! Now kill them! And hurry!
This is your end, abomination.
Despicable cleric trash! I'll end you for this humiliation!
You'll be cowering soon again.
That was a lucky fluke on your part. Chandri is behind you, but cannot see what's going on right now. She'll second level cure light wounds herself. As she is injured. She's bleeding. Oh, she's feeling good now. Alright, Tomb Guardian, dead. Purifier's busy. Archer, dead. Arias, your turn.
Alrighty. I feel like this is my moment.
Yeah.
I've been saving this.
No.
And so don't die. Because there will be no Revivify.
Okay.
There will
Well,
be
she
no
could probably
Revivify.
revivify.
Yeah, maybe if Arias gives her the diamonds.
Let there be
Let's look at
light.
an IOU program.
Damn, that's not that good.
Alright, so let's start with the dude with 3 skulls. Because he's taking the dodge action, he has advantage
Oh
on
yeah, he
this
has
save,
advantage. I forgot
which
about
is
that.
so lucky for him. Rolls 15. Oh no. Does it benefit? No, it says allied creatures. You're not your own ally, you are yourself. That's so fucking cancerous. Feels bad, man. So it takes the full 14 plus 17, right? But also
That's radiant with
yeah,
4 die.
radiant 4 dice, correct. So let's just start with the 14, boom, and then 17 plus 4 dice, so 17 plus 8, which is
the additional damage is fire.
yeah, so 4 dice. So 17. Oh wait, that's including. You already did the math for me?
No, I'm just
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm
realized
retarded.
it
It's
was
12
like-
I'm
plus
just
12 plus 8. It's 20.
right.
Okay, it survives. Now the guy below.
Wow.
Physical saving throw. It succeeds its save with flying colors. So it takes 7 fire. No, 14, 19 divided by 2 is 9 fire. And 20 divided by 2 is 10 radiant. And it is alive.
Sneeze on them both.
Oh, it's Ender's turn.
All right. Well, run up. Well, don't take
Okay.
11 hits.
That misses who? Who are you targeting?
This guy.
The
The big guy both times.
guy at 3 skulls?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that second attack has disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
In this economy.
I know, right?
20.
That still hits. You roll damage.
12.
That drops it to 0, and then you see one of its skulls explodes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll d3. Its Skull of Fear explodes and is now a 2 Skull Lord. And it's back to full HP. It's still dodging.
Still dodging.
Yeah.
Well,
think-
I'm gonna bonus action cast a Cure Wounds or Healing Word on this guy.
Okay. Sure thing.
Ooh.
It's a mental save for nothing, as +2 because of the aura of suckiness.
Yep.
16 your DC.
15.
Oh, it's a survivor, man.
Yep.
It has survived. Alright, Skull Lord's turn. No longer is it dodging. It attempts to smack you.
Ooh.
Misses.
Oh, that was a really fucking good smack, too.
Bro. Okay.
I just realized this dude's got regeneration because he's in the aura of awesomeness. The skeleton warrior, that is. So once again. I don't think the HP would have been relevant. That's the copium I'm going to huff for forgetting about the first part of the aura. It's a complicated aura, okay? Anyways, 2 swings of the Warhammer with flanking. Both miss. Sag. Arias is still in the way. There's not much Shanry can do. She does not want to fall.
She can walk past me. Oh.
She doesn't want to fall down. Says, how are things going? Is Endra still alive?
1 skull down. She's alive.
Okay, then move, Arias. She'll ready an action to, like, walk up with you. Arias' turn.
Ready? 1,
1,
2.
2. That's as far as she's gonna go.
Which skull was it that died? I guess we
That
don't
was the
really
fear one.
know.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't really know,
Actually, like,
but
killing that guy is actually not very important because he'll be revived over and over, right?
potentially. I mean, the dude's been reviving zombies so far. Can revive people.
Um, I suppose I go smack the Skull Lord.
Okay. Don't roll one. Alright, 16 hits. Can you roll a minor luck check, by the way? Just tangentially related to what's going on. Oh yeah, you're fine. It's Endra's turn.
For purifiers, I suppose.
Guess I whacked the big guy.
Which guy's the big guy?
Mr. Multiple Skull Man.
Okay. Yeah.
Team probably doesn't hit.
14 does hit. He's an artillery. He's not a frontline combatant. Second attack
5.
does 20 damage. It doesn't matter. It's enough to drop him to 0, and then a skull explodes. Then it goes back to full HP.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Which of its 2 skulls explode? Interesting. Alright, it's got 1 skull now. Just damn you! It swings with its...
Is it the one that can still talk?
All 3 of the skulls can talk. Let's be real here. This buddy regenerates 5 more HP and continues to target Endra. 24 does hit. Take the 18
No, it
bludgeoning.
doesn't disadvantage. I will not.
Oh my god, are you serious? Well,
Yeah, I can
take
fucking-
10 damage.
I'll take the 10.
Motherfucker. Chandri will Sacred Flame and... I mean, she sees a super injured skeleton. She wants to Sacred Flame it. Physical saving throw, it's got +2. It does not matter. Rolled 19 and misses. Arias.
Alrighty. I'm gonna... I'll Sacred Flame the skeleton.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, it's got +2, but, you know.
It rolls 21 +2.
My damage
Second
on this
verse,
Skull Lord
same
is
as the
a little
first.
negligible.
Alright, Endra, it's your turn.
Whacking.
Yep.
Skull Man. 12 doesn't hit.
12 doesn't hit. 22 does hit. 18 damage. It finally has a normal amount of skulls. It's looking like a normal skeleton
Not just a
mage.
skeleton.
Indistinguishable from a normal skeleton, other than its iron crown. It swings. Does it get its own regeneration? No. Fuck me, man. Worst skull ever. Oh no, it's
15.
17.
Misses.
Does 17
Yeah.
miss?
Yes.
It's protection from evil, you bastard! Reposition, minion. Attack the cleric. It slides over and attacks Arias, flanking. 16 and 24. Take 11 bludgeoning. Also, he heals for 5. Feels good, man. They're hanging in there. It's always the last 2 enemies that are really... that are hanger-ons, you know? Chandri continues to Sacred Flame. She regrets not having a fucking better single target spell. The dude actually fails, so it takes 7 plus 4 is 11 radiant damage. It's back down to where it started. Feels bad, man. Arias.
I'll swing for the Skull Lord.
Yeah? Can you even tell which one's which? Apparently not. Double miss. Skull Lord survives. Endra, it's your turn. Just be glad these weren't the rolls against the Tomb Guardian.
15.
At the single Skull Lord.
Yes.
That hits for 14.
14 damage. 28. 17.
Alright, it's the last skull. I don't think its last skull explodes, actually. I think you just crush it and the skeleton
Yeah,
collapses.
fair enough.
Alright. Then this guy will continue swinging at Arias. Doesn't really have anything better to do.
Yeah,
That was his
kidding
last
me?
order.
So does 20 hit?
No.
But the crit does, so you take 15, 25, I mean.
Yeah.
Sag. Chandri. Sacred Flames once more. Skeleton. Physical saving throw. Fails. Burns a hole in the back of its armor. It falls to the ground. And that is the combat. All the sounds have died down. You don't really hear anything else.
I mean, I suppose that's a good thing.
A
Everybody
little tougher than expected.
cools down a bit. Chandru will shrug, say, if you're at full power, this would have been trivial.
You're definitely right.
Could have been worse.
You are looking incredibly injured, Rias. Please hold still. Take a 17 healing.
Thank you.
Surely I won't need all of my third circle spells. Sort of
You always
looks
say that.
out of the arrow slit down at the courtyard. And down there you can see the purifiers sort of like call up. Is that everything? Is there any more enemies? Just say, not up here, but check the castle. She'll just kind of like
really bad. So one second.
looking over the corpses.
I think Arias will kind of move to like take a look outside and sort of see
Yep, and
the
you'll
landscape.
see
Ask.
some like woods to the north, that woodcutter camp that you saw before, forest to the east, you see mountains far to the east in like a hilly terrain.
Chandri, what should we be looking for?
Just gonna do a perception check for her.
Ooh, I make one too.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we
Beat
can also
23.
super pause here so that we can wait for Endra.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Well, how are you feeling? How do you feel about that combat?
It's fun, you know. It's not. This wasn't too difficult. It was cool.
Yeah.
Very
Towers are
thematic.
always nice. Yeah, I like towers.
It's nice to see a nice fireball too. Like just getting up top and then having a fireball go down is neat.
Yeah, it was good that Shannon was up there. There's no way she could have positioned it so perfectly if she didn't have that like aerial vantage view. It's very rare you get a fireball that hits like 20 dudes.
It was like I wasn't sure how things would go until the Skalberg got turned.
Yeah. It's a very good turn. Still, it put up a pretty decent fight considering the circumstances.
Did he live with fucking one? from
Lived with
the-
like 2 or 3.
Oh. Well, virtually the same thing.
Yeah. Man, if I had reserve zombies up here, it could have been reviving them the whole time. That would have been awesome. Always gonna keep some reserve zombies. I mean, I didn't expect to be turned. So it's reserve zombies were down there. Are you back, Vets?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
essentially we're just looking out the arrow slits to see the
Yeah.
landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Made perception checks if you
Yep.
wish to join.
I mean, I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about what I
So
can do.
Endra's sort of looking out one of the windows, and the two of you are looking out of some windows.
So
When-
Endra's like staring at a wall.
At almost the same exact time, you guys sort of like look in to the chamber, and both of you see a telescope sort of knocked down under the Skalberg. Or like a,
Telescopes.
I think it's called telescope, even when it's not like for the sky, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, because it's
The far
telescope.
viewer.
Mm-hmm. It's either that or spyglass on a stand. Right. She'll say, that's curious. Sort of
I'll
walk
kind of
over.
go, yeah, brush off the guy and pick it up
They might have been looking for
and
a
hand
signal,
it to Chandri.
scouting the land.
To the north, she says.
Definitely
Actually,
signal.
this would be to the east. No, it would be to the north. Sorry. Sorry, what were you saying?
I said, perhaps a signal then.
Perhaps. She'll pull the body off. You'll see this thing that's just on the ground. What do you do?
We'll stand it up.
Chandra will stand it up.
She might be more perceptive than me, so I'll like suggest she has a look.
Yeah.
I've got 20 wisdom, but I don't have proficiency in perception.
Yeah, I'll give her a look. She'll have to roll pretty high, though. No,
It's the opposite of that.
it's so bright. Like squints. It says, I can't see anything but forest.
All right, well, let me try.
Sure.
If only I could call upon faith.
No, even worse.
Like, all right, you guys get out of the way. Let me try it.
No, I think 2 tries with the highest dudes. You need to change the. Never mind. This is good. It's
I'm
canon.
like, ah! I'll just get flashbanged by it.
They just don't have eyeballs that can get burned by the sunlight.
Perhaps we should wait for nightfall.
And then we won't be able to see anything.
Well, what do we do? Just move it? Or perhaps we can block out the sun. Actually, here, I'll like fucking stick my shield out above this telescope as to block the sun from reaching the lens.
Yep. And like looking around, the 3 don't see anything currently.
Can we spend more time looking? It's like Arias feels certain there's something there.
Okay. Yeah, just describe what you do and how much time you take.
Arias will spend a good like fucking 5 minutes just scanning.
Alright. Is Ender
We
doing
might
anything?
even try looking up towards the...
I'll be like looking down the stairway to make sure there's nothing else like coming.
Something he'd want to check for is if there's the fucking flying assholes on the skyline anywhere in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely see some flying around. Like in all. Like there's a few of them to the north, right?
Alright, well, observing the ground, does it just appear to be forest after a good
Give
10
me-
minutes of investigating?
Give me another perception check. No, just can't see shit. I mean, I'll let you make it at advantage if you're spending like 5-10 minutes. Why not?
Damn it.
Chandra will say, I'll investigate, see if there's any hints in the keep. She goes down.
Um, well, I think in the meantime, then Arias will just continue watching. Like,
Yeah.
there's too many possibilities. He thinks that might be somebody's going to come out and signal. It might be a timed thing.
Yeah.
The question: what was this fucking looking at?
It's hard to tell because it was knocked down. Wasn't its perfect orientation.
In that case, I guess could I inspect the floor and try and determine where it might have been placed?
Yeah, give me. I feel like this is an investigation check. Unless you can argue for something else.
I I mean, I would agree with you. Insight would be
Okay.
the only thing that I would want to argue for, but I don't see how that would really work. That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Yeah, so we'll see how the investigation goes first. No, you find the little scuff marks, the area in the wood of the floor where clearly this thing has been positioned, maybe many a time.
All right.
And with the 19, you feel like the spot where it feels like the least turny, where it sits the most. And you gaze through the telescope,
Excellent.
and you see a cave entrance. And there's some sort of figure. It's very tiny, even within the spyglass. And it's waving flags. Colored flags, one at a time, just like the birds were. It's in the entrance of this cave.
Okay. Do the colors have any significance? Have you determined colors?
I mean, it's the same colors as the flying ones' flags. So they probably have significance, but you haven't decoded the flag language yet. Does Raya say anything or react to this information?
Yeah. Say, oh, I've spotted something. I see a cave. There's a little dude waving flags. We need to go fetch Chandri.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. She said she was going down to investigate, but I don't want to lose it. Just
I'll go get her. I'll go get her. I'll run down the
Alright,
stairs.
so keep the fucking spyglass on it, is to not lose the position.
Mm-hmm. You do so, and after a minute or so, Chandra and Andra come up the stairs.
Yeah, he found it.
Well, I found something. Have a look.
She'll look over and look in. See the same thing as you. She says,
Might that be our destination?
well, we are in Stalwick's highest keep. This must be what Arcadia has pointed me towards. Good job finding this, Brother Arias.
We should take this opportunity to get a lay of the land and determine a path.
Yeah, she'll nod. And sort of look out. Look at the telescope.
Yeah, I'll observe just through a fucking window.
Mm-hmm.
You can, roads are probably, if there is a road, it's probably visible to some degree.
Yeah, for sure. Can you guys roll a luck check? Wow, you guys, are chilling, vibing. Okay.
He did it first.
But he did it higher.
Yeah, high's usually bad for us, though.
Indeed.
High is usually bad. And in this case, high is bad. With a 4, you don't see any armies coming at you just yet. As you like look through the windows around. Might be possible the birds.
Arias would fucking just a light bulb would light up. He'd fucking jump. Is there a flag anywhere? Look for a fucking flag. It may be a continuous signal. If it stops, that's how they might know they're under attack. It's a possibility.
Yeah. Party looks around and you see like a small box in the room, and it has many flags of various colors. And there's a flagpole which connects to the roof from this tower.
Shit.
Is there anything attached to the flags, or
What are we
Little
What color
notes?
are we currently displaying?
Purple.
what color is
What
the
color-
other guy?
Yeah, what
flying?
color was the cave displaying?
Yeah.
Well, it was yellow for a minute, and then red, and then white. And it's currently still on white.
What do we do? It's purple, okay. Should we just not meddle with it?
Throw up the white.
Well, if we intend to leave anyways, we might as well try.
Sure.
Let's determine our path. Or Chandri, if you would determine our path, then suppose we'll go prepare to swap a flag. Which color shall we do?
I honestly have no idea what would be best.
White.
Perhaps.
What color do the birds fly?
All of them.
Where are they flying right now?
She looks and she sees one of them's flying a blue flag
Which direction?
to the west.
Looking, like, if I peer through the telescope, has the little cave dude changed his color yet?
Let's see. No? Well, you see it's about to. Like it has lowered the white flag and it's rumbling in a box or something at its feet. Then after like 10, 15 seconds, it pulls out a orange flag.
Random. Well, perhaps we
Alright,
should
we'll throw up a
meddle with it.
white, and then throw up an orange, and then let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, at what interval? How long are you gonna wait between flag swappage?
Just like a minute or two.
Okay. So you throw up a white flag, and then throw up an orange flag.
Honestly, any result might be okay. Like if it causes them to divert forces over there, that might be good. Because we're about to leave.
It's possible. Who knows what sort of command you have sent to the undead from this town?
Stone
No
chaos.
idea.
Yeah.
Might as well fuck with them. I feel like it's definitely foolish not knowing what the fuck they mean, but this is fun.
Yeah. So
Would
the
you guys
party.
be okay stopping around here?
I think this is the perfect time to stop.
And on next
Okay.
session, so the party and Chandri will promptly leave this place and
Yeah. Go down that path, I guess.
begin the next session, travel to the cave.
Yeah. Real question will
One thing
be,
we'd probably pose is a short rest
yeah,
at some point. Point out that Endra can prepare this thingy if we find somewhere to hide.
True. It can heal everybody a very tiny amount.
that is true also. Short rest
But
or
then, more importantly, I get all my fucking smites back.
bard dice, yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially even a long rest. Fighting a necromancer. But is there time? Can you trust that you would not be found for 24 hours?
Probably not.
Well, 8 hours, really. Or probably a little bit longer than 8 hours, but still.
Like 16 hours, right? If you long rest at noon, it then becomes dark and you don't want to be traveling at night through while it's dark in undead land, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you do. No, it's not my characters.
True.
Alrighty, well.
Yeah. How'd you guys feel
appreciate
about the session?
I wasn't stunned for like 8 turns, so you know.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
That's always an
having
improvement.
It was a nice fight.
Yeah.
I feel like Endra does fucking Mondo damage.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Well, now that we don't have fucking rock thrown around like
Yeah.
2d12.
Yeah, suddenly your damage shines.
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
And the before the fight
Yeah.
stuff? Is that also fun?
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the
It's
session.
fun
bud.
to kind of bash heads with Endra or with Chandri.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I think I enjoyed the session. I think it turned out well, considering I feel like I did not like prep enough. But how do you feel about the how I did the map?
I mean, I think it works. It's slightly confusing for a second, but once you understand what you're looking at, you're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, makes sense. I feel like it is not ugly necessarily.
Did you do it with like tools? Yeah, you did it with like stuff in Roll20 instead of drawing it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I recently started like following like a D&D map making dude on one of the social medias. You can make maps really pretty. Obviously, I didn't do that here because I didn't have time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really
I
nice.
really
It's
like the tool that I used to make the one for
yeah.
the thing.
Are we up for your thing
Fucking
next week?
flashbanged. Maybe, I don't know. See, my school's just getting so fucking stupid. I've
Okay.
prepped a little bit since then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pressure you.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't know. I've had some free time, but it's also been like
Unwinding time.
stuff at my job. Yeah. Stuff at my job has been getting fucking harder too because there's this whole fucking thing with like. So we're supposed to be balancing out like the numbers for like two different and comparing for two different companies for like their bids for something basically.
Yeah.
But the data that one people did it, I spent a ton of fucking time putting in all the data and making sure it was right. But now that we moved too farther, we basically figured out that it's like, oh, because they didn't give us a certain like part of the data, the sheet that we were using is just like incompatible until they give us that, and they don't want to because they think it's like proprietary. But like, I don't understand why they have a fucking problem with that because the information that they gave us, there's already a whole entire disclaimer in it that explains that it's proprietary and you can't use it for anything. So I don't understand how those other numbers would change anything. But who knows?
Yeah. It's classic. Classic thing
Classic
that
stupid
happens.
company bullshit.
Yeah. I can't wait till I get pulled back into my old like sign job. I have to deal with the same bullshit. That's pretty much my fucking job. It's dealing with this bullshit. This is like the layout, so it's in between all the other departments, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you can imagine the process of like going to the people who are on the ground, and then going to the art department, going to the sales department, and
Hey, at least you got your steps in.
Yeah. No, that was the genuinely good part about it.
Yeah.
But got like a lot of time to just walk around, move my body. Probably was healthier then than now, even though I was missing sleep
When
because
I was working at Kroger, I was probably healthier than I am now. But at the same time, fuck that, because both of my fucking ankles still can pop all the goddamn time because of how much I was on my feet
yeah,
from Kroger. Fucking sucks.
yeah. Okay, I think I'll end the stream at this point.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. Everybody's watching the stream or the VOD. Either or, I appreciate it either way. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I hope to see you next time for more Rise of Sturndrakal, which may or may not be next week at the same time. If you do end up running,
Yes, but
if you do end up running Veth, can we stream the next session?
yeah, probably.
I think that would be fun. Streaming being a player, wouldn't have to have a 5:30 video.
Yeah.
Or 4:30 video, which would be nice. Yep. Alright,
I would err
goodbye.
on no for right now, but
No on streaming it or
for
no on?
next week.
Oh, okay.
No for next week.
Then yeah, it'll be Rise of Sturndrakal next week.
Yeah. Because, yeah, just until the end of this month, I'm just fucking